Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
You think it's going to be something else?
I'm going to wait and see.
I saw your cheeky look at the items as there we go. There's the Starfall. The Duress follows up as well. The dog's in with a public execution. But in the end, down goes Lot. With top being a nice standstill for Lot to move towards. Labrov face checking no. In Fog of War ain't good. He's going to be charmed up and instantly destroyed. REVI, a common duo for those reasons.
Nice pick by GIANTX. Oh, hang on, Skimond. Might be able to get on to close. You got Kalista moving down.
The flash is burned, but Hans Summer's ready and receiving. Lot has joined in, but he just used his ulti in the previous fight as Hans now chases up. Lot might be in trouble. That Ren means they're slowed to buggery, and Skimond now with another stop under turret will help out as Hans runs in, flashes for the Rand. That's your mama you're talking to.
I mean, this may not be over, though. You've still got another wave coming. Closer, trying to clear it out before it can hit the wave. Skimond got a tank.
He's low, Skimond. Not going to find Hans Summer, or rather, other way around. Skimond is looking for closer, now resets in. Easy kill. G2 are playing with them, Dagda. They're playing with the mate.
They knew that the wave was coming, so Closer was like, look, I'm kind of damned if I do, damned if I don't. And now, Caps going for the trade. Jackie's has no ult.
You're right, he used it before. Caps in a 1v1, unheard of with the Azir, but he's just ordering him down to death. G2 of Marshall Steele. That's definitely not the right name. We're just going to stick with it.
It's awful. I was watching Broken Blade to see what he was up to anyway, because he's moving down, but there's the engage from John.
Oh, it's set up as well. Fate's Call going to be used too, but it's a double knock up into the air. But GX had this in the bag. Even with the ulti later out from Labrov, it's there as Skimond gets launched up, and in goes Jackie's. 3 quick kills. GIANTX find one opening.
Brilliant stuff from John. G2 thought they'd be able to control the river, but Jun makes them pay for it. Broken Blade had started to walk down. He isn't playing with that TP, so was trying to cover for that play on the bottom side, but GIANTX come alive and answer back.
Well, with that opening, it's going to be first dragon here for GIANTX. Well, around top. That's the potential for this to set up. Perfect execution buffered actually behind Broken Blade. Infinite Duress, meanwhile, the Primal Howl is looking for the fear, and it misses. Good spacing there as the adaptation sets them up, but Jaws of the Beast heals up for the time being. Broken Blade flashes, wants to get distance, gets the flash out. Another Jaws of the Beast. He's healed up, he's bailed out, but Doggy gonna die as GIANTX still find the use in the kitchen sink as well. At least nice for GIANTX, get some more gold as Caps might be in a bit of trouble. Noah's coming down. Chains Corruption are up and available. Caps waiting for it. Flashes out now eventually, but Noah matches as well. The old Fnatic 80 carry has his number as well as he's got all the stacks up and available. Caps is dead meat. Over to Noah. A lot of gold going over, and they commit hard to the bot lane.
Good job by Noah. Realizes here, look, I don't need to be on that top half of the map. Let's make the play towards Jackie's. They kill off Caps. They get this first tower as well. And now it looks like Lot going to try and somewhat keep control on the top side, but I think that tower, yeah, is going to be matched by G2 there.
I think in the end, it's actually G2 who, by the way, because of objectives, get it as, hang on, Dagda, what's that smell? Jackie's has gotten low, but Broken Blade doesn't know there's another foe in his way. He wants to send him away. He infinite duresses, but charmed out. Broken Blade ain't doing the damage.
Play the map in their favor and trying to keep themselves pushing their advantages. Yep. This is a good move. Now they just need to make sure Ambessa can get back into that top side, and that's why they've sent Jun up here as well.
It's a good shield vault coming through, and the blast cone helps out so Lot doesn't get caught out any further. Broken Blade is pushing this turret, and this is what 3 grubs are going to help do, is Herald will also give them a little push in the right direction. For G2, they're committing to swapping sides, and Caps is just walking ever so precariously up to that bot lane wave. Well, G2 have already done the damage first. Herald in the way of the turret.
To create pressure, cause issues for GIANTX where they have to go and deal with them.
Like, the red lady is crazy. Why challenge her, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, there's no point.
I said exactly. I have no idea.
No, you're exactly right, Dagda. Yeah, Hans Summer's caught out. There's no way to react. The problem with GIANTX's comp as a Kalista, there's so many buttons that just say, maybe see if they can find anything off mid, but Noah, as he positions here, I mean, going to be looking for the back end of the wave. He's got 2 items, so this virus can instantly clear. G2 try and threaten him off best they can, but Edge of Night makes things a little bit harder, as at least moving up is a success for now, but Caps jumps up, has to jump away. Hans Summer going to get his time, and mid is now open. Okay, the map becomes a little bit more open with it too.
Yeah, they didn't know where Broken Blade was, so they couldn't actually commit to fully defending that. Plus, Jackie's have been pushing on bot. Now, Broken Blade shows on top side.
Oh, but look, Caps is coming up as well. You've got to run, Lot! Duress is up and available. As you can see, Lot is just trying to get out now using the public execution because there was no other way. Infinite Duress flushed away from as well. And as I said, Caps is coming. He ran all the way up from mid as he jumps in, looking for his time in the sun. His ult's still there with the flash available, but they're just poking him down. Broken Blade is chasing with his blood hunt. His jaws close, and with that, Lot's life too.
Jackie should be able to get this top lane tower, though. They want to try and look for more good handshake.
Dagda
Great
cheeks.
cleanse.
Yeah, really good turrets. Every fifth attack or sixth attack is like, yeah, nuts. There's G2 trying to leverage that pressure. Dagda, they're pushing GIANTX out of river here because Dragons now spawn.
But it's a big wave on top side as well, so as long as G2 are able to keep them here, they're going to be happy. You're going to lose a wave top, you're going to lose your bot lane tower. And again, GIANTX, they're just kind of being run around the map. This has kind of been the G2 special.
Yeah.
What we saw from the last year was missing at the start of the split, but it's coming back in leaps and bounds.
Noah gets mid lane turret. Okay. As we're still even, I'm just waiting to see. But
yeah, still though, they haven't actually reset it. GIANTX, can they actually get the steal here?
Out, in, out, in, out. Broken Blade from the back end. The Infinite Duress sent in with the pop blossom from John! Johnny John sets it up, but Hans Summer finds Lot in the back end, and G2 are now trying to play front to back as Arcana is taken by GIANTX. Their window in the sun is here. Only one withdrawal for now as G2 still trying to fight fire with fire as Broken Blade is hitting a clone. Another reset, another bite as Broken Blade left alive. Caps ultis in to save his own life.
Should just stay on this bottom wave. They don't have the immediate trigger pull here for G2. Like you heard, the upset and Mickey kind of saying
from the skies, he descends down. Skewmon is going to be tagged up with the pop blossom, but no one from GIANTX are there. Skewmon's angle. That guy is from the stars.
He manages to pick off Nico. Like, you should be able to move over, but again, I think GIANTX kind of fumbling a little bit here. Now G2 setting up on towards this Baron. You still have a lot of members of GIANTX available, though.
Let's
poke is real.
Great point, Dagda. I was going to say, let's see how that poke affects them right. G2 are taking heaps of damage, and I'm watching towards Noah now as Broken Blade tanks it up. Chain to Corruption, he heals out. Jaws of the Beast, he autos, but now he's down. The burst finally utilizes Caps ulti, sends away Lot. Looking for the front to back. It's G2 have to get out with the Baron. Caps knows it's doomed. GIANTX know it's gloom, and Skewmont, he's looking for something else in the brush as he finds a trade kill onto Noah now. The Poke Virus needs his cooldowns available. Skewmon jumps in, gets the cleanse, an auto. There he goes.
No way!
And the Marshall!
He has the empowered E to keep himself alive, so nicely played there by Skewmont.
That final Q as well, that extra damage that comes from the Mortal Will and the Comet Spear. Insane buff of damage as well as the Skewmon outplaying that fight makes it so much different. Two Barons exit the fight as Broken Blade only onto a clone. He finds
games like this, which are slower paced and starting to drag, and how do you play it on the map? This is where, unfortunately, not having a lot of that veterancy can come back to hurt you. As
Infinite Duress under turret, and remember the Grand Starfall, he's always there! Into the jaws once more! The Howl unleashes, and the fear is immeasurable. What the hell is an Urukite? The G2 teleport's going to be committed. It's into Fog of War, and GIANTX are walking right into it. Again, the setup stun is there from Skewmon. It's perfect execution denied. Pop Blossom is good, but Caps went golden. He was able to space out as a bailout. Onto Hans Summer works! He revives, does enough damage as GIANTX ran into the fray, and they will not be seeing the light of day. Closer escapes, while two of his solo laners are now dead, and Broken Blade, oh, he can smell it again. He chases, he sends out closer while Baron now stands up, but it's Soul that G2 will be looking after today.
That might have been one of the most high-value Zhonyas I have seen in a long while.
True.
The fact that Caps gets rid of the public execution, don't have enough consistent DPS in this GIANTX roster to kind of deal with some of these low health bars. Like Warwick, if you don't burst them out, is getting to heal back up because your Poke Varus and your Ari isn't all that all in.
The Flash Charm at melee range, so he doesn't have the Zhonyas this time.
The tower? The tower?
A Zed turret, that seems fair. Yeah, let's make it do the same. Infinite Duress Flash though, and the Grand Starfall combo returns. The Pop Blossom denied, and Broken Blade will not be denied as the ult from Lot to get on out the perfect execution, rather public version. Sends G2 towards the left. That's where the Baron's sitting and waiting, and GIANTX don't have two members.
No, but they do still have Closer, so G2 will need to deal with this Vi. Keep Closer out of the pit is now the name of the game. Maybe a Baron steal could claw this game back for GIANTX, but it is a long road back as G2. I mean, Lot's in a decent position here.
Yeah. But Lebrov has his hostile takeover. That's what I'm worried about. In front of 3 people, Edge of Night comes up not a moment too soon. But GIANTX, the turn has begun. There it is. Hostile takeover is into the back line onto Han Summer. It's a nice oldie, but closer. Doesn't have the follow-up he needs. Broken Blade gets on low, but he needs to get his jaws sunken in as GIANTX zone on out. And there we go. The healing comes through as Chemtech Soul must be getting a hell of a lot of value right now. GX
They
back
feel
up.
confident to just take this. Jun doesn't have flash just available yet, but if GIANTX could buy some time, that could maybe be the engage they're looking for.
How much poke can Noah send out? Hail of arrows after arrows after arrows. Jun, you're telling me Dagda doesn't have the flash available, but Noah has the arrow in the quiver for the steal! Over, no! An attempt so boldly made. Broken Blade Infinite Direct. 43k damage from Noah. And again, we talked a lot about Noah coming into this and how he's big, but right now we're gonna talk about Jackie's and how he's feeling small. Caught out. Jackie's, this has happened before. You've had some great moments, but now you're dead for 62 seconds.
Yeah, Jackie's has been hackied, and now he's kind of in a bit of trouble because
not hackies.
Broken Blade actually missed. Could be the pick.
It's on to Warwick, though. He can buy some time. Remember, he's got Terminus. He needs to auto-attack everything in the kitchen sink. Use, though, Pop Blossom as Skewmon joined in. He now flashes over. He's poked out, but for G2, they've got pressure down bot.
They're still looking for that bot lane tower. GIANTX are now running back as quickly as they can to try and protect this bottom side, but it's gone. Caps is just keeping them at bay, and I mean, how much further did G2 want to go?
Can you end? Question mark.
I don't think they
so.
can.
No.
I think they're just trying to force GIANTX back, but
Skewmon is going in with no health bar. He gets himself a nice little proc of his item, heals up to half. Han Summer still attacking the turrets because GIANTX are not going in. They used all their buttons. They used all their buttons on the Wolf. So now set up with a hostile takeover. They've just taken down 2 Nexus turrets. G2 have an open Nexus, but will not take it yet. Close is looking for a flank. G2 running for their lives. The run out includes the follow-up from the rest of GIANTX, but GIANTX approach from the left. G2 start from the right.
He's setting it up.
Skewmon is looking to Grand Starfall into the base.
He's going.
And Broken Blade will run as well. In he flies. The minion wave at the perfect place at the perfect time. GIANTX have to back away. Broken Blade won't let him. The Primal Howl is in the way. And as he jumps into the base, Caps has joined him as well. Lot sends starboard. And Caps and Skewmon will take game 1 in Primal fashion.
It's only a matter of moments. They didn't quite